my mom became so angry, so sad, and she started crying. She said that she stood in front of the door like this, I'm not gonna let you go. I said that I'm gonna go regardless of what my friends are in this cell, I cannot sit at home. Then my sister said that let him go, and my sister wants to come with me. And at the end my mom said that let me pray for you, then go. She wrote some sentences from Quran, I said then go. Okay, then we went to the protest, and I had a really great experience. When I go to the street, I could see that which guy is IRGC, which guy is not IRGC, which guy is a fake protester, which guy taking the information of the people. I can smell that. So one guy came to me, he said that let's chant against the regime right now. I said that no, it is not the time, because at that corner there is IRGC, at this corner there is IRGC, and there is no avenue to escape. We should chant in the other intersection. And the guy was shaved. When usually Besiges, they have lots of beer, okay, and when they shave after you have lots of beer, your face looks like a baby, okay. I saw that he's a suspicious. I said to my sister that whatever happened to me, I don't want you to be arrested. They shoot the bullet in me, they do whatever you want me, you should leave me alone. You don't cry, you come out, you don't, do you understand? He said that yes. Okay, and in the next intersection, the same guy that I was suspicious, he said that yes, it was him. What I did is, he said that he was leading a few kilometers whole the crowd. Yes, I was leading, but I was not leading publicly, but that bastard understands. So the guy, trust me, 4 times bigger than me, 5 times bigger than me. I was whole of his leg. I have never seen a huge guy like that. Grabbed me from my neck like this. I said, Mom! It was so funny, okay. And my sister was here. I just said to my sister, go, go, go. They put me on the motorcycle. This point is very valid, everyone should see that. After the motorcycle, they bring us to the yard of the school. They use as a school as a temporary arrest area. Okay, so we were 700 people, and they give us the plastic handcuff, and I faked my ID. I figured, what's your name? I said Javad. What's your family name? And I faked my ID with a plan. I used the first name of my cousin, last name of another cousin. What's your address? I use our number, but I just changed the number, but my aunt's number. Then phone number, 3 number from our home, 6 number from, for example, my aunt's home. Because they were so professional, but they didn't know that I'm also professional. I have a record as well, okay? They exchanged the paper, they asked the same question. What's your name, what's your address, what's your phone number, and this thing. If you just randomly took the number, you cannot remind that. Because I had, according to the plan, I said that. For the 3rd time they repeat this, and I did that. Okay. I said the fake name, everything. They released everyone. It was a temporary. At the night they released everyone, and I was in the releasing line. The guy said that this dude is so familiar, what's his name? I said, holy day, how do you understand that I play very master? I said that my name is Javad. No, your name should not be Javad. I said, no, I'm Javad. No, keep this guy here. His name should be Salman, something like that. I said that, no, my name is Javad. Then another guy came, they put my blindfold. You are Salman. I said that, no, I am Javad. Still I'm resisting. Aren't you the same guy that did the hunger strike? I said, holy moly, the prison guard, they are the same people that arresting people in the street. Those besiegers, they go inside the part-time, they go inside the prison, and it was my bad luck that some of those prison guards is the same people there. They recognize me from my face. They released 700 people at that night, except just 4 people. One of them was MEK, one of them was a pro Reza Shah, and the other one was a crazy guy, just insulted Khamenei. Very good, very good, very good. All the insult, and just the guy was couldn't pay the he didn't have enough money to afford the life. He was in a lazy. He wanted to go to prison to find triangle to it. You know, he just insulted Khamenei. So funny way. I like that. So anyway, they put us in the prison for the 3rd time. This time, not under the intelligence ministry, directly under the IRGC. And Evin prison, but another ward, 2 Aleph, A2. By the way, I went there, I said that you have 0 chance to release. It's your 3rd time, and what you gonna do, Salman? Nothing else? I said, you know that? You did dry hunger strike last time. Maybe you should try it this time again. From the, it was almost 11:30 when they arrested me. Then when it became 12 o'clock, 12 at the night, I said that I announced my dry hunger strike. Then the big guy slapped me in the face. He said that, sorry about my language, go F yourself, do whatever you want. You know that how many people they said that we do dry hunger strike, we kill them, we just release their body in the river, and we say that go and die, and you think that anyone care about you or whatever. But I know that these are the words that they are just saying. They really care. So I went to hunger strike. This was so serious. After almost 18 hours, 24 hours, I lost my conscious. The only feeling that works is your ear. You can just hear something, even your brain cannot analyze it, because especially when you don't drink the water. When I go to, when you go to pee, you see that the water of your pee became dark brown, everything changed, your throat became so dry, you couldn't see properly with your eyes, because water is so crucial. Then they came, they forcefully took me to the medical center of the prison. They wanted to inject me IV, I refused. They said that IV. Yeah. So I reject that. Then they said that okay, if you reject that, you need to take a responsibility and admit that you reject that. They bring the pen and paper, and I had enough experience. According to that law, which is a brutal law, but it still is a law. Having a law sometimes, works better than being a lawless. In the Islamic regime law, the security and responsibility of the health of the prisoner is under the judiciary system. This is just on the paper, okay. I said that at that date, at that time, I refuse to take an IV, but my health, my life is on the hands of judiciary system. They said, no, you cannot write that. I said that, okay, you want to kill me, I'm killing myself. Okay, they put me in the cell. Then after a few hours, they again take me to the medical. They said that, I said, I'm not gonna let you to give me an IV. And at this time, no one cared about me. 4 huge guys, one of them grabbed one of my leg, the other one of my hand, the other two in my hand. doctor do the job. No one asked for the permission. Forcefully they do that, but I could manage, and I said that, okay, I'm not gonna shake my hand. Give me a phone. They said that, okay, we give you the phone. And at the same time, outside of the prison, everyone is very Salman, very Salman. Salman Sima is arrested for a few days. There is no news. There is no news. My friends know what they do. They create a very good international campaign, international pressure that helps me a lot. I don't know what's going on outside of the prison, and they don't know what's going on inside the prison. Pressure from both sides. So yes, it was harmful. It was really painful for me when you go to try hunger stuff. Like, long story short, I managed to have a phone call with my family. The worst person can answer your phone call from when you call from the prison. It's your mom, because your mom said, you know that your cousin married the other cousin had a. Mom, I don't want to know this information. I want to know that which friend is arrested, what happened, is there any protest outside, anyone in the university cheers for me. But the good things, we had two phones. When I called from the prison, I understand that it's a. The second noise was my sister, that he was listening from another phone. But okay, this was a good thing. By the way, they didn't let me talk with my family however I want, and I said that I'm gonna continue my dry hunger stuff. He said, no, you promise? I said, I promise a free phone call, not the phone call that you control it. Finally, after 4 times back and forth, I said to my dad that I am doing a dry hunger strike, and if anyone accept me, hang down the phone, which means that dry hunger strike continue. My integrator became out of guard. Like, what should I do? I should cut off the phone, I should let him continue, you know. I buy the time, and we had some construction worker in our avenue, and we have a satellite. So our street is Golestan Yek, which means that Golestan number 1. And but my sister understand that. I said that I said to my sister that it's good if mom can give some free food to the construction worker in the Golestan 1 avenue, which means that, which is good if you do some interview with the channel number 1 in our satellite. What was the channel number 1 in our satellite? Voice of America. These are the code that I am giving to my sister in front of the integrator. I love her, I love her. God. Every plan, perfect. Some interview outside of the prison, my friends in the universities, and my hunger strike in the prison. They forced to release me. They didn't want to release me. They released me under the bail. It was my 3rd arrest. Then my lawyer came. He said that, Salman, I have a bad news for you. What's the news? You have 6-year sentence. I said that, okay. Then my lawyer was my friend as well. He said that, which means that you should go or you should go. I said, what do you mean? He said that this is not a temporary arrest, 30 days, 40 years, 90 days. This is a 6 years sentence. You go to the public ward, you live between the criminals. You are not in solitary confinement, you are not with the other friends. You go to criminal wards, 6 years. You want to go to the jail or you should go out of the country. I said that I'm not gonna leave my country. I go to jail like a hero. At that time, some of my very good friends, close friends, that we were in a cell together, we were in a public ward together, they got released, okay. And no one could convince me to leave the country. Some of the friends came to me, it was a very hard conversation. They said, Hassan, what you gonna achieve if you go inside? I said, I'm not gonna escape. They said that if you go inside, we should work for you, say that free Salman, we should advocate for you. I said that, yes, it's your duty, I did the same for you, so why you are company? He said, no. you are adding the load to our shoulder. There are many people that we should advocate for them. But if you go out, you are not the load, and you can take some load. You can advocate for us, and it will be. I said that, you know that, I'm not gonna buy this. I'm gonna say lots of conversation. I'm gonna just sum it up. Then my mom said, yeah, you want me to see me that I'm crying in front of IRGC, you are not my son, and you know that the mom, when your mom crying, she used his technique. Then at that moment, I was thinking that I'm the worst human being on planet Earth. I said that, okay, I'm gonna leave him. Then 2 times I tried to leave, I couldn't. In front of the bus, in front of the border city, I come back, then I expect that, yes, I don't leave my country, I'm a hero, I come back. Except my dad, which who is a logical person, 2 of my sister and my mom, honestly, they wanted to kill me, trust me. You come back? You think that we should welcome you? Who let you to come back? Again, my dad said that, Salman, you have 3 options. We can rent a basement just in the neighborhood for you. You live forever in the hideous. We can send you in north of Iran to the cottage of your aunt. But each 2 months, each 3 months, we come and see you, give you some food and these things. Or you should leave. I said, okay, I live in a hideous. Then my dad said that, you are my son, I know you, you're gonna go and I'm gonna rent a basement for you. Then that basement gonna be a war room, all of the other friends gonna come there. It's gonna add to your crime. It's better to go. Longest story short, then I decided to go, and I went from Tehran to my hometown Zanjan, and I just recently lost one of my grandma. When you go to, especially northwest of Iran, it's very culty. You don't call to your grandma that I am coming there, You have your own pyjama, you have your own toothbrush, everything, I went to one of my grandpa's home and said, okay, thank you, welcome, thank you, Salman. Let's just sleep here. Tomorrow we have organic honey, organic butter, everything is good. I said, Grandpa, I should go to see the other grandpa. I went to see the other grandpa for final goodbye. They were old at that time. It's just 16 years ago. So, just okay. So I lied to both grandpa. Then in the second grandpa, on the basement, my uncle was living there. I said that, okay, you came here, just go and say final goodbye to your uncle as well, because we were very close together. We played backgammon together, we do everything, all the dirty technique that I know, I learned from my uncle. I said that goodbye to my uncle. He saw me, he said that, are you leaving? I said that, no, I'm not leaving, I'm just going to the other grandpa house. Then he said that, shut up, I know that you are leaving. Okay, he gave me the ride to the bus station in Zanjan. I changed one bus from Tehran to Zanjan, then from Zanjan to another border city, Khor. Then the smuggler came, and the self-confidence of a smuggler, it was on my nerve. It was 5 a.m., 6 a.m. in a border city. I'm calling to the smuggler, where are you? And it's a border city, which means that you are involved in drug trafficking, or you are a smuggler, or you are illegal, or you are IRGC. There is no normal person at 5 a.m. in the bus station in a very small city. All of the guy was suspicious, and I was a good-looking guy from the capital. All of them are villager. Who is this stranger here, If just 10 minutes extra, I would be just randomly arrested for being just a stranger, for not criminal, for just being a stranger. He came with the sleepers to the and with underwear, trust me, to the bus station. Yeah, I'm that guy, and he was Kurdish. He couldn't talk Farsi properly. That's another problem. Finally, we went to his home, and a day after, we went with a car too close to the mountains. Then pickup truck came. Pickup truck. It was me and three the other person. All of them were Baha'is. Baha'i is a minority in our community.
And also
We-
religion.
Yeah, we were four people, and those Baha'is were so kind, so nice, and they are not built for the mountains. Those three guys, okay. So I'm not gonna susu, but I should translate it in foreign.
What was the season?
It's beginning of the autumn.
Word
It's
of
September.
September.
What should I say?
Wuss.
Wus. Yeah, those
Like a
Baha'is were so.
pushover, like.
Yes, so skincare, everything. So then, what you call it, the kids of the horse and the donkey, mule.
Mule.
Yes.
Mule, yeah. So we went a few hours in the mountains. Then the mule comes from Turkey border. This is Iran. This is Turkey. From Turkey border, and at that moment we understand that the main business is a gas smuggling. We are just Ashantian. We are just additional business. Okay, they gave the empty big tank for each house, 20 liter this side, 20 liter the other side, to our smuggler side. All of them were cousin together. Okay, then we went toward the house, and you should sit like this over